Have you ever found yourself wondering why your dealership photos, when you actually click on the VDP and it opens up the image viewer, that you see something that looks much smaller and lower resolution than you should be seeing? Now, a lot of people have that question, and honestly, in our research, everywhere we look, we always see a combination of sizes. And a lot of people may not realize this. This largely stems from, it could be your camera, but it probably stems from a setting that you need to tweak inside of vAuto. So today I'm going to show you how to change that setting within vAuto's general settings, and then to make sure that you're exporting to your website and all third-party vendors the actual highest resolution that vAuto will syndicate. Let's get into it. So first thing I'm going to do is pop over here into vAuto. I'm going to log into the account for a dealership, and I'm going to hit next, enter password, next, and you're going to get over to the main dashboard. Now you're on your main dashboard under profit time and all that, and up in the top right hand side, not the very top corner where your name is, but just beside your dealership name, you're going to see this little gear. And we're going to click on that gear icon, and you're going to click on general settings. Now, if you're not a GM and you're kind of have a lower tier of access within vAuto, you may have to request access to the general settings, but what change we're going to make today is within the general settings. Now, within the general settings main page, you have a menu down the side. You've got settings, appraising, pricing, provision, enterprise, and syndication. We're going to go under syndication and click on photo management. Now within photo management, you have photo settings. Now, of course, this is one of the accounts that we're managing and the photo quality is all the way up. But what you'll see here is that there are two separate options for pixel resolution. The top one, and this might actually be a default on your account, is 640 pixels. I believe that's pixel width of the JPEG image that's uploaded to your site. The bottom one is 1024. Now that is going to be the higher resolution that you can export. You're going to want to change that if it's not already at 1024, and then you're going to go down to the very bottom of the page and hit save. Now, once you hit save, it may take a day or so to update as it exports that feed to your website and third-party vendors, but the change has been made. So next, I'm just going to quickly show you the difference. This is for the same dealership. This is VDP for one of them. It's a 2018 Ford F-150. When I click on the image, now this is the browser isn't zoomed in or out, it's at 100%. This is the full resolution image. So looking just at the detail on the page, you can see that's crisp, it's sharp, and that on a computer screen, it's going to be actually full size. It's going to fill in the kind of image loader area. Now, another dealership, I got two other ones just randomly across the country I pulled up, and I can tell they have their settings at 640, the smaller size export. And this one is a little Toyota Prius. When I click on the files, you'll see how much smaller the actual vehicle is. Now I'm going to go back to the other one. This is the way it loads in the same browser, same resolution, how much bigger that one is. So you can see the larger format there. Another dealership, I'm going to show you here. We'll just click on any one of these. Absolutely horrible photos, and we're going to load that one. Now you can see it opens up the image loader. It goes to full screen, but full screen, it's taking up a significantly less part of the real estate. Let me just go back again to show you the prior one. We know this one is set at 1024. Nice full size, super sharp and clear. And then this other one, you can see, I'm just going to flip through so you see what this looks like on a display. Also, take better photos. Okay, so extremely small. So the takeaway here is that your dealership may be just losing shoppers because your photos are really small. And the other thing is you may have a website, dealer.com, a lot of these integrate really well with other Cox companies, but when you get other third-party websites for your dealership that they may try to scale up that image, but if it's coming from vAuto at the lower resolution and it gets scaled, it's going to get really pixelated. So that's the other caution that I would warn you of. So go into your settings in vAuto and change this, or make sure it's changed today to that 1024 to make sure that your photos are loading in vAuto and getting sent everywhere you're advertising at the full resolution. I hope this video helped. Now, if your dealership really wants to dial in your photo process and not look like some of those examples that we showed you at these random dealerships, and you want to get better photos consistently and online faster, then we have a really helpful free download for you. It's called our 7-step photo audit checklist. And it's just a really helpful series that really helps you kind of fill it in like a worksheet and kind of evaluate your current process and to make what changes. And some really helpful videos that will come with that as well, that will really just help you fix probably some of the bottlenecks, the log jams, and really clean up your photo process. So that's linked down below. It's totally free for you, and it'll really get you started on the way to better photos. We'll check you on the next one. Peace.